Hey there, Money Loop family. Don't forget to subscribe for smarter financial success. Let's dive into today's money strategy. I tested 7 AI flipping hacks for 30 days. Here's what I made ## intro and hook. So, for the past 30 days, I've been running a little experiment. I tried to build a resale business from scratch, flipping stuff on eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. The catch? I used nothing but 7 of these so-called AI-powered flipping hacks you see all over the internet. My goal was to see if I could clear $1,000 in pure profit. Honestly, what actually happened completely surprised me, and it revealed a very clear line between making serious money with this stuff, and wasting a whole lot of time. In this video, I'm going to show you everything, the exact hacks I used, every dollar that came in and went out, and the one strategy that completely blew all the others out of the water. Section 1. The setup. Alright, so the mission was straightforward, but it felt pretty ambitious. Turn a starting balance of $0 into $1,000 of pure profit in 1 month. The main rule I set for myself was that I couldn't rely on my own gut feelings or my years of reselling experience. Every single major decision had to be guided by artificial intelligence. I picked 7 core AI strategies that are supposedly changing the reselling game. These are the hacks you see advertised everywhere, the ones that promise you can just automate your way to a small fortune. Here are the 7 I tested. AI trend spotting. Using AI to try and predict what products are about to get really popular. AI sourcing and valuation. Using my phone to instantly identify items and figure out what they're worth. AI listing optimization. Getting AI to write killer, search engine optimized titles and descriptions for me. AI dynamic pricing. Letting an algorithm mess with my prices in real time to make the most profit. AI digital product creation. Making and selling digital stuff on Etsy that an AI helped me design. AI workflow automation. Using simple tools to automate all the boring admin work, like tracking orders. AI performance analytics. Using a single dashboard to track my profits and tell me what's actually working. The rules were simple. I had to actually test these with real products and my own money across eBay, Amazon, and Etsy. I track every single sale, every loss, and every fee to figure out my actual, true profit. So, with my accounts sitting at 0 and a list of AI tools ready to fire up, the 30-day challenge officially began. Section 2. The journey. Testing the hacks. Hack number 1. AI trend spotting. First up, I needed to figure out what I should even be looking for. I used an AI research assistant to analyze current market data and see if it could predict any niches that were picking up steam for 2025. The AI pointed to a huge surge in interest for Y2K aesthetics and vintage-style college apparel. But then, it got oddly specific and identified a sub-niche: naturopath varsity sweatshirts. It sounded completely bizarre, which I figured was either a great sign or a terrible one. Trusting the process, I decided to use this weird insight to guide my sourcing. The AI gave me the trend, now I just had to find the products. Hack number 2. AI sourcing and valuation. This is where things started to feel like a superpower. I headed out to a few local thrift stores with my phone as my only weapon. I used Google Lens and eBay's own image search function, which uses AI to identify an item from a single photo. I started scanning the vintage clothing racks. I found an old leather jacket, and the AI immediately identified it, showing me not just active listings but, most importantly, what they had actually sold for. It suggested a potential profit of around $80. I picked it up for $25. Next, I hit the electronics section and found a dusty box of old video games. A quick scan with an AI-powered analytics tool helped me spot a rare Nintendo game that was consistently selling for over $100. I paid $5 for it. The AI was basically acting like a seasoned treasure hunter, doing hours of research in just a few seconds. It wasn't just about finding cool stuff, it was about instantly knowing what it was worth. Hack number 3. AI listing optimization. Now that I had some inventory, it was time to list everything. This is usually the most boring, soul-crushing part of reselling. For the leather jacket on Depop and the game on eBay, I used a listing tool that has AI built in to write the descriptions. You give it the basics, brand, condition, size, and it generates a full, keyword-rich description. The first draft it spat out was, okay. A little generic. But then I gave it a better prompt. Write this in the style of a trendy Gen Z fashion blogger, highlighting the Y2K retro aesthetic. The result was shockingly good. It used all the right slang and search terms. For the video game, the AI pumped out a title packed with all the keywords I would have used, like retro, tested, and collectible, but it did it in about 5 seconds. This hack was a monster time saver. Asterisk hack number 4. AI dynamic pricing. Okay, this was the hack I was most nervous and excited to try. For my listings on Amazon, I used an AI-powered reprice art tool. This thing automatically adjusts your prices based on your competitors, market demand, and even the time of day, all to win the sale or capture that sweet Amazon buy box. I listed a refurbished phone, and the AI immediately priced it 2 cents below the cheapest competitor. An hour later, that competitor sold out. My AI reprice R saw this and instantly bumped my price up by $10 to claim that extra margin. The phone sold overnight. It was fascinating to watch, but also kind of terrifying. You have to really trust that the algorithm isn't just going to start a race to the bottom and kill your profit. It worked this time, but it definitely requires a leap of faith. Asterisk hack number 5. AI digital product creation. Could I sell something that didn't even physically exist? To test this out, I turned to Etsy. Following that weird, naturopath trend the AI found, I used ChatGPT and an AI design tool called Kittle to brainstorm and design a set of digital art prints with slogans like holistic healing and herbalist in training. I then used an AI tool made specifically for Etsy to write my descriptions and find the best tags to game the platform's algorithm. I listed a pack of 5 digital prints for $7. In the first week, I made 15 sales. The total profit was only about $100 after fees, but this was for a product I never had to source, store, or ship. It was almost completely passive income, created from a trend the AI found and designs the AI helped create. This felt like a whole new universe of opportunity. Have you ever messed around with AI tools for something like this? Let me know which one you used down in the comments. Asterisk hack number 6. AI workflow automation. As the sales started trickling in, the admin work started piling up. Manually tracking inventory, orders, and customer DMs is a massive time suck. This is where I tested workflow automation. I used a tool called Levity to connect all my marketplace accounts. I set up these simple bots without writing a single line of code. For example, when an item sold on eBay, the system would automatically update my inventory spreadsheet. When a customer on Etsy asked about shipping times, an AI-powered tool would send a pre-written, personalized response. This hack didn't directly make me money, but the amount of time it saved was just staggering. It let me focus on finding and listing more stuff instead of getting buried in paperwork. It's how a one-person show can start to operate like a much bigger business. Asterisk hack number 7. AI performance analytics. The last hack was all about tracking my progress, because all of this is pointless if you don't actually know your numbers. I used an analytics dashboard to pull all my sales data from eBay, Amazon, and Etsy into one spot. The AI didn't just show me my total sales, it broke down my profit margin on every single item, my best-selling categories, and my sell-through rate. It showed me that while the Etsy digital products had a low price, their profit margin was nearly 98%. It revealed that my tech gadgets were selling way faster, but their margins were much thinner than my vintage clothes. This data was gold. It told me exactly what to double down on and what to cut loose, all without any guesswork. Section 3. The final reveal. Alright, after 30 days of letting AI run my business, it was time to face the music and see if I actually hit that $1,000 profit goal. I tallied up every single sale and then subtracted every single cost. What I paid for the items, all the marketplace fees, shipping, and of course, the subscription fees for the AI tools themselves. Here's the final breakdown. Asterisk total revenue. Asterisk $2,157.50 cost of goods. Asterisk $675 platform and payment fees. Asterisk $312.80 shipping costs. Asterisk $188.50 AI tool subscriptions. Asterisk $120 final net profit. $861.20. So, did I hit the $1,000 goal? No, I fell short by about $139. But I had to be honest, I was still kind of shocked. To go from zero to over $850 in profit in just 30 days, using strategies I was totally new to, felt incredible. This wasn't some fake guru number, it was real, tangible money. The most profitable hack, without a single doubt, was Asterisk AI's sourcing and valuation. Being able to instantly identify high-value items out in the wild was a total game-changer. The least profitable, just in terms of pure dollars, was the digital products, but they were also the most passive by a long shot. Section 4. The verdict and lessons learned. So, is it actually possible to build a $1,000 a month profit business using these AI hacks? Based on my results, I would say yes, absolutely. I fell short, but this was my very first month. With these systems now in place, scaling up to $1,000 and beyond feels completely doable. Here's my final verdict on the hacks. Asterisk AI trend spotting and sourcing. Asterisk this is absolutely essential. This is the foundation of flipping smarter, not harder. Asterisk AI listing optimization. Asterisk a massive time saver. It's not perfect, but it gets you 90% of the way there in a tiny fraction of the time. Asterisk AI dynamic pricing. Asterisk it's powerful, but you have to use it with caution. It's best for super competitive items on Amazon, but you have to set a floor price, so you don't lose your shirt. Asterisk AI digital products. Asterisk a fantastic, low-risk way to build a passive income stream. The margins are insane, and there's no shipping. Asterisk AI automation and analytics. Asterisk these are what I'd call force multipliers. They don't make you money directly, but they save you so much time and give you such clear data that they're critical if you ever want to scale up. But the biggest lesson I learned from all of this is that AI is not a magic button for passive income. It's a powerful assistant. This whole human versus AI debate is wrong. The real power comes from human plus AI. The AI can find you the trend, but you still have to go find the product. The AI can write the description, but you have to take good photos and add your own voice. It handles the data, the research, and the repetition, which frees you up to do the things that still require a human touch. CTA. In conclusion, this challenge was a massive eye-opener for me. It proved that these tools aren't just a bunch of hype. They can give you a legitimate, serious edge in the resale market. If you want to see me try another challenge, maybe taking the single most profitable hack from this video and trying to scale it to $5,000 in a month, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. And let me know in the comments which of these 7 hacks you're going to try first. Thanks for watching Money Loop. If you found this helpful, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for weekly AI-powered money tips. Thumbs up, like, speech balloon, comments, bell, subscriptions.